Planners don't organize people. This was the name of a workshop that Sharon Decker and I did a long time ago at a residence life retreat. And while it is a title I would probably use again, it got a lot of attention. And it kind of goes onto that philosophy that we can try and buy all of these things, but all of these things will not make our lives better. And it's the same thing with planners. So to me, it's not, do you have a Happy Planner? Do you have a Franklin Planner, which is what I have and have used for the better part of 20 years? Or is it Erin Condren or Emily Lay or the Passion Planner? Or is it Blue Sky that you picked up at Target? It doesn't matter what type of planner it is. What matters is how you use it. And so one of the things that I want to tell you about, is why most likely your planner isn't working for you. So I'm Stephanie. I have been a productivity consultant for Franklin Covey, which is probably one of the world leaders in planners and organizations and values-based living. I worked there from 2000 to 2004 while I was in college in Minnesota, and then again when I was in massage school as a part-time job at Mayfair Mall from 2007 to 2008. So I have a lot of experience teaching people how to use planners, helping people set up their planners, figuring out, what does she need versus what does he need. I have a lot of experience and I love planning. So the first planner I remember having was in high school, and Claire Montenegro was in school with me. And I think we might have had the same planner. And I always remember loving the way she crossed out things and thought that looked really cool. But I've always enjoyed using a planner, but it wasn't until I worked for Franklin Covey that I really understood how to make all of the pieces work together. And so, one of the things that you often hear is, should I use paper? Should I use paper or should I use digital? And that's up to you, but that's not the most important part of a planning system. And then some people really like just making lists and having Post-it notes or something like that, but that also doesn't meet all of the needs that you have, because sometimes we confuse our schedule and our tasks. So sometimes what I used to do is I would write in my planner, I got to go to class, I got to make a payment, in financial aid, I need to study and do my homework, I need to go to this meeting, and I was putting them all on one list. But they shouldn't be the same thing. They should be two separate things. You should have your schedule. This is where I have to be at 9 a.m. This is where I have to be at 10 p.m. This is where I have to be at 4 p.m. And this is what I need to do today. So that's one thing. Whenever you're looking at a paper planner or a digital planner, you want to make sure that you have the ability to control your schedule as well as your tasks. They're two separate things. Now you could have a time where this is where I study, and when I study, I could prepare for this class and prepare for that class, or this is my time where I'm cleaning, I can do the bathroom and the hallway. So you can do different tasks inside of those time blocks or those scheduled appointments, but your appointments are different than your tasks. The second thing, and this is where a lot of people fail, a lot of people have a wall calendar. So your wall calendar is just like a square. So that's not very much information, is it? You can't fit most of your appointments on that day, let alone a list. And then the other problem is you have your calendar on the wall at your house, and you have your list in your pocket or in your purse or something like that. Somebody asks you, hey, do you want to get together on this day, or can you do this for me on that day? Your calendar is back at your house. You need something that is portable. This is why I stopped using the Happy Planner, because even though it's beautiful, and I flippin' love my stickers, I really do, it's just not practical because that thing is too heavy, my bag is too heavy, and now my shoulder hurts. So you end up leaving it at home. It's too bulky. So even if you have more writing space and maybe it looks more the way that you want it, it's not helping you accomplish what you need, and that's organization and clarity. So I like something that is portable. So these pages are about like a 4x6 note card. So this is a little bit bigger than that. This is, again, why I love Franklin Covey, because everything is all together. And I do not carry a whole year's worth of pages in here. I have 1 month at a time, but I have every month available. So this one goes from July to July. So I want to encourage you as you're thinking about how to organize your life better and get more on top of things, recognize that your calendar needs to be separate, or your schedule needs to be separate from your tasks. And you need something that is mobile and can go with you. So maybe a digital does work, but make sure that your digital planning tool is not a task list over here and a calendar over here. You want something that's integrated. So let me know what questions you have, any ways that I can help you. I really, really, really love talking about this. And on October 19th, so it's about 4 weeks away, I am launching a Cultivate Clarity course that is going to teach you how to use a planning system to accomplish all the things that you want to accomplish and still be like the heart-centered person that you want to be. It's not all about productivity. It's about, making things more holistic. Lindsay Teague Moreno is a business mentor of mine, and she says balance is BS, and I tend to agree with her. So I'm going to avoid using that word because we can't always keep things perfectly balanced. Balance truly is like going back and forth. So cultivating clarity is going to help you live as the person you want to be and be productive as you want to be productive, so you can feel really satisfied with your life. When you go to bed at night, you feel like, yeah, I did good. I'm glad. So I'm going to pop the link in the comments if you're interested in hearing more about that course when it comes out. Otherwise, I hope this was helpful. And again, let me know what questions you have.